And Mercedes-Benz India has just clocked a record year. But the road ahead isn't all that smooth. From a weak rupee and rising import costs to global supply disruptions and shifting demand, the luxury car maker is navigating multiple headwinds. On our news segment, Big Business Bet, WION talks to Mercedes-Benz India CEO Santosh Iyer on how the car maker is balancing pricing, growth and its EV push in India. Listen in.
Last year, thanks to the government for 2-3 measures, they changed the income tax slabs, the interest rates were brought down, and finally the big GST cut, which helped us to navigate and basically get the pricing back into a lower corridor. But even, let's remember, that time the rupee was at 94, 96, and today it's at 110. So we had to further do subsequent price increases, and today we have done 2% in Jan, another 2% in April. But this can't be the business model that, the rupee depreciates, we are able to pass on. The other big thing is the supply chain cost. With all that's happening in the world right now, ships are coming late, logistic costs have gone up, also material costs are going up. So there is a lot of cost pressure. So what we are doing is on a couple of fronts. One, we are increasing localization. So on many of our product lines, we are trying to see what we can localize in India. Second, there is a very big cost, I would say, initiative in our company, trying to see how we can absorb these costs and try to see we don't need to pass on to the market. And last not the least, we have to pass on some to the market. But we are very cognizant, and one of the reasons, if you now compare the luxury market to the mass market, the luxury market in the period Jan to March degrew by 8% compared to the previous quarter. We as Mercedes-Benz grew by 5%. So that way, yes, that's good to know. But on the other side, this also shows headwinds. Whenever the EU FTA comes in, their glide path is for the first year, whenever it comes, 28, 29, it will be 15% duty, not zero. Today, 95% of the cars we sell in India are only attracting 15% duty because we are locally producing them in India. So there is no price advantage on the 95% of the car. On the 5% of the car, yes, they are being imported at 70% duty or 110, and there maybe there is a big gap. But having said that, the exchange rate, as you rightly said, we have to cover 20-25% in exchange rate. So last time I said SIPs and the entire mutual fund industry came after me, but for me that was more of a symbol of the saving mindset that we have as a country, including me as well as others. But I still feel that the consumption is there, the younger population is still trying to bring in. But now to answer to your question precisely, the big threat is actually the devaluation of the rupee, where the prices goes up will have an impact on demand.